Dee Denton was mentioned earlier, and we're so grateful for her. We have the Dee Denton Business of the Year Award. And this award is given to somebody. There's a committee of past recipients as well as some board members that take applications. We put out there, people can bring in applications. By the way, if you have businesses that you love, just put those applications in all throughout the year because it's okay. But we take those applications. That committee then decides who that business is. And I am just so excited tonight to announce that Legal Locator Services with Ticia Symonds. Yes, I know. Ticia is just amazing. She's been in business for 28 years. I know, an Oregon certified women-owned business. She's a national provider for, and has done for 25 years, pre-employment, tenant, drug screening, credit screening, nationwide, right? 25 years. And then, leadership is easy when things are good. But then we run into times like 2020, 21. And Ticia had to do some really hard work because she had to think about, how do I keep my staff that I've had for a long time? And with that, she had to diversify. She had to figure out another way to be bringing in income and keep that staff in there. And so she took on this Herculean effort, which anybody that has done anything with the government knows is a Herculean effort, because she wanted to become an identification processing center. So she did that through the Department of Homeland Security. Not only did she have to go through that process, but also she had to figure out her place. Her offices were on the second floor. She had 3 offices. She had to figure out, how can I negotiate with my landlord to get on the first floor, be able to take that over. Oh, and by the way, that all needs to be renovated. She did all of that during COVID, trying to keep her staff together. In September of 2021, she was able to launch this identification processing center. So this is where you can go to get your TS pre-check, your TWIC, hazmat, FSTP. Highly recommend the TS pre-check. It has been such a savior. It is so much easier, and it was such an easy process with her people. But with that, I didn't know this, but in the last 2.5 years, she has brought in 150,000 people to Lake Oswego. I'm going to say that again, 150,000 people. Right? This fabulously women-owned business who is doing her thing. And you know what she also does is she spreads that love. Because in 2017, she started this organization called Ladies Who Lunch. Any of you that are a Ladies Who Lunch person? Yeah, raise your hand. Okay. Ladies Who Lunch meets once a month. And what she does is she brings in different speakers, sometimes highlighting some of the ladies that lunch, but sometimes just bringing in speakers that we need to hear from. And it gives us information about what's going on. There's about 25 to 30 of us. The idea is to come together, to know each other as humans, to support each other so that we can all rise together. And it's just a really lovely atmosphere that she has created with that. They have a Facebook page that we're on, and we all there's about 200 members. There's networking as well as sharing ideas and just helping to elevate each other. And that's what Ticia's about. Ticia also serves on the board. She's done 2 terms with us on the board, been on the membership committee. We have appreciated everything that she's done. In 2019, she got the Networker of the Year. So everybody voted for her as Networker of the Year in 2019. And tonight, we are so excited to give you, Ticia, you're going to have to come on up here. I know the Dee Denton Business of the Year Award is going to you. It's gorgeous. It's like you're going to tour the year. We're going to do that. And then yeah.
Wow, it sun's right in your face.
I know, you got to watch that.
Get up. Hi there. Thank you to the MC, to the chamber, and to the board of directors and everyone here. I'm going to tell you a little bit about me. I moved to Lake Oswego in the summer of 1995, and I moved from California, working for a city entity there. And when I moved here, a lot of things happened, a lot of big things I'd never seen before moving from California. I came from Orange County. So someone drove through my backyard, wrecked my backyard within months. And then within months, in December 12th or something of 1995, we had this huge windstorm, kind of like the January thing we just went through. And I had a big tree go across the street and my yard was wrecked again. And so we kept rebuilding it. And then as soon as we finished the fence and the fireplace and the fire pit, the flood came. I'm going, oh my gosh. So I really had really cute neighbors next door. And they came over and they checked on us all the time because they were worried about us. They're going, Orange County people here? Really? So anyway, they just said, have you noticed that since you have moved here, there have been nothing but disasters? Perhaps you would like to go back home, you know? So I didn't take that cue. I actually started legal locator service in 1996 to kind of, it was a side hustle to kind of add additional income. I still owned a house in California that I was trying to sell at the same time. So that's how I started. It was more like a people locating business. I love locating people. It's really close to my heart, bringing people together. So I'm going to share a special story with everyone. The sun is really like right in my face. So I had a woman call me, 78 years old, and she was looking for her sister. She said, we had a falling out about 20 years ago when our mom died. And I want to talk to my sister before I leave this world. So this was around Christmas time. So she calls me and I find her sister and I get them together and she's really happy. And she just said, okay, I want to send you a check. Where do I send it? And I said, well, it's Christmas time. Merry Christmas. This is on me. I said, enjoy your sister. And so she said, but I can hear you have children in the background. And so I was working from home then. That's where we all start. And she said, I would like to send a check so you can buy presents, more presents for your children from us. And so it was really sweet. Those kind of things are the best kind of cases that you can possibly have, is trying to bring families together. Now, through the years, we have changed and we've evolved. And so now legal locator service, like Heather said, it's employment screening, tenant screening, drug testing, and we do TSA pre-check on the other side. We still have people locator service, but it's upstairs. But I didn't get here by myself. I have really a great team. They're extraordinary. If you guys would stand up, please, I'd like to introduce them real quick. Come on, you can do this. I have Connie Grant. She's been with me forever. So when I first moved here, I worked for the Portland Development Commission, and she was my boss. So anyway, she retired, and she came and she started working for me part-time, and she is our contracts manager. And then we have Sarah. Sarah's been with me for a long time. She's our accounts manager. She has patience, more patience than anybody I've ever seen. And she pays attention to detail. She's awesome to have. And I have Tracy over there. She's the manager at TSA, and she trains everybody to be their best, and she's the best. And Victoria, she's over there. She works on the background check side and TSA. Everybody's pretty much working on both sides, and she's really great. She's very professional, and she learns really quick. And then we have Ty. Ty lives down the street, for God's sakes. He walks to work. He's 4 houses down, and he just walks to work, and everybody knows him in the neighborhood. He's a local Lake Oswego fellow, and his kids have been brought up here in Lake Oswego, gone to school here, and he's great. He shakes everybody's hand on the TSA side, welcomes them. He has the greatest stories. He makes us laugh every day. Then we have Randy. Randy is awesome. He's our do-all guy. He can do anything. He's great with all the people on TSA, and when we have something that needs to be fixed, Randy's our guy. And if we need something that needs to be built, Randy's our guy. So I'd like to say thank you to my team. I wouldn't be here without you. We did it. We did this together. Thank you so much for everything. I'd also like to thank Bryce and BB Buchanan. Can you please stand? They are the owners of the building that I've been in for years. So they are awesome. I had 3 offices upstairs for a very long time, and I called BB and I said, hey, I have this new business plan. I'd like to meet with you and go over this business plan. So she came upstairs and we talked about it, and I said, I want TSA on this side, and I want to do legal locator service on this side, but I want to move downstairs. I want to expand. And Bryce and BB both gave me the opportunity to do that, and they believed in me, and I really, really appreciate that. And they allowed us to spread our wings. And I want to thank you all for everything that you've done. It's been wonderful. thank you very much for this award. We're very, very grateful. And thank you. I love this community. Thank you to our community. Thank you.